Where is it?
Find it. There it is.
Focus.
Where's the shard? Focus.
Focus.
Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
Una espada super
I don't
pro
recognize this blade.
Where are we?
que si la usan todos se van a la verga, ¿eh?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary.
Qué grande, man. El agua ahí como llega, el efecto ese me gusta.
It's as if we conspire to hide death.
No lo he visto en otros juegos, la verdad, ¿eh? Ese efecto de espumita y pum, que llega. Está guapo.
But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning. Turn back.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword Tyrving.
¿Y para dónde voy si no hay más lugar? Se usa. Me hubiera gustado nadar un poquito y sacarme la suciedad. ¿Tendría que seguir las banderas esas? Porque se supone que de ahí vengo. ¿O no? Me parece que no. I know.
Don't go in there.
Go in. You have to go in.
Take the torch.
It's too dark.
Take
it. This will help you. You have to be able to see.
Holy moly.
What's there?
No veo nada, eh.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
There he is.
There he is. Dillian.
There he is.
Finally.
Found him.
What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
How did you let him go?
Just wait there. I'll find you.
How could you?
You have to find him.
This is your mission. Find him.
You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back.
He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose
How
him?
could she?
Find him.
¿Cómo lo perdiste? Encuéntralo, encuéntralo, me dicen.
I'll find him.
What was that? Did you hear that? Nothing.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
I can hear him.
Herva disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist.
Me parece que estas cosas ven
Flames
que...
I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Parece que lo blanco es el progreso, ¿saben? Y lo rojo es lo que me falta. Acabo de pasar la mitad. Me parece que tiene que ver con el progreso del juego.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen.
Otra vez este lugar, man. Es como que...
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly
Estoy
there.
por acá.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Find the voice.
Es todo el rato así como lo mismo, ¿saben?
Find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing. Find another way. Think.
Voy
Focus.
para allá, a ver.
Use your mind.
Esta luz está aprendida ya, así que no es para acá. O sea, así que es para acá quizás.
You have to find
You
a
have
way.
it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it.
She doesn't recognize it.
Para acá.
It's not him. It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
La voy prendiendo para dejar... Para dejar evidencia, ¿saben? De que pase por ahí. No sé si será repitiendo, será lo mismo, pero... Pero hermano, estoy todo el rato igual. Aquí ya pasé a otro lado. Guau, pero es que aquí no puedo abrir. ¿O sí?
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening? It's not him. It can't be.
What's that sound? The voice is changing.
What? That's not Dillian.
That doesn't sound like Dillian.
It sounds like something more dangerous.
Within the burial mound,
Sí, ¿ven?
Herva calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
What's in there?
What's in there?
What is it?
A secret room.
There are bars.
How do you get in there?
Pero ¿cómo carajo voy a abrir estas puertas, vieja?
Maybe you can't. There's no way in.
Find a way.
There has to be a way.
Find a way.
There's always a way.
Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a
Sé
way.
que tiene que haber otro camino, pero...
It's in there.
¿Pero dónde? Voy a venir para acá, de hecho. Si pudiera correr la tipa, sería guapo. Busca pistas, sí. Estas son las pistas, ¿saben? El escudo, la espada. La espada no puede buscar. Ahora hay solamente una, ¿saben? Habían dos antes y ahora hay un... No, son dos. Aquí no he venido. Ah, pero eso es lo mismo.
Where are we?
She has no idea.
We're going round in circles.
You have fallen in.
You think that's the same?
Looks the same.
Something's different. Look for clues.
What is it?
What's different?
There's a clue. Let her think. No. No, don't. Space.
She just
No.
Que es lo mismo, hermano, mira.
Listen to them.
She
Just
needs us.
think.
She needs us to help her.
Think clearly. What do you need to do?
She needs us.
What do you do?
We need to tell her what to do.
Another strategy.
She needs to think. She needs to think.
She needs to think.
Think. Shh. Give her space. Give her space. Let her breathe.
¡Oh, shit! Hermano, las voces de las tipas me ponen histérico, man. Dicen, está atrapada, déjenla. No, está va en círculos. Tómate tu tiempo, ve pistas. Respira. Y empiezan así, hermano. Te juro que no sé para dónde ir.
You're lost forever.
What are you going to do when the torch runs out?
You'll wander around until it gets dark, and then you do. You see it yourself. There's nothing will come to claim you again.
A ver,
Nothing you can do.
dos espadas, el escudo, dos jarros y dos sacos. Esta es una espada doblada. Dos espadas, el escudo y dos jarros. Ahí se cambiaron las cosas, ¿eh? Ahora hay un solo jarro. ¿Y una silla? ¿What? Ahí está, tenía que devolverme o ver algo por ahí, ¿saben? LOL, qué loco, ¿eh?
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Pasé para el otro lado de las rejas.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Ahora el escudo es amarillo. Y hay una voz de mierda que me jode.
force me to face my fears.
No. Ay, no quiero gritar, hermano. Es muy tarde en la noche para gritar.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
Otra vez no estoy pintada.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief said so.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Ok. Sabía que habíamos completado una parte de estas.
You did it, but there's more.
Tenía la espada porque no era yo, ¿saben? O sea, era yo antes o después, no sé, pero no estaba pintada. Ahora faltan recuperar más piezas.
Easy. Can you do another one? It's too much. She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Y ahora se pegó. Ah, no, ahí sí. A ver, controles. Había una cosa que yo quería ver. Eso de mantener el shift, ¿saben? Quiero mantenerlo. Ahí está, ahí está.
What does it see? It's dangerous. Don't
same. It's another world. It's lighter.
¿En serio?
I like it here. Can we stop?
Ah, no puedo pasar para allá. Pero si miro a través de la máscara, sí puedo, me parece.
It's light here. It's
Sí. Es otra época, ¿saben?
the bridge.
El puente no está roto.
It's fixed. The bridge is fixed.
Let's cross it.
No voy a poder pasar. No, será por el otro lado. Ven ahí,
The
me falta una,
Northmen
pum,
tell
me la
this
vez.
story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Pinche Loki no le gusta nada.
Dillian is in there.
Don't forget.
You can feel it. You need the
Ok,
runes
un
to
palo
fight.
y dos
You
palos
need
más.
Dillian. He's waiting for you.
Always said he would wait.
He's close.
He cares about you.
De hecho, luego voy a hacer
He
eso.
loves you.
De hecho, no.
Calling you. Dillian. Dillian, we're here.
De hecho, sí.
We're nearly here. We're close.
Y aparte vengo por acá igual por si acaso, porque puede haber acá está la marca, ¿saben? Pero bueno, no está. Dios mío, qué guapa la iluminación, hermano.
Open the gate.
She can't.
Open the gate.
It's locked.
Try harder.
She can't. The gate. She can't.
Está cerrada, en serio, hermano.
She will. She'll find a way. She knows ways around.
Mira, pero ahora puedo abrirlo por acá, ¿o no? No. Ah, pero ahora tengo que... Vale, ya lo sé. Tengo que venir otra vez acá y activar la máscara. Como ya he sacado el puente, puedo pasar igual y algo tiene que haber diferente del otro lado.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
Miren, ahora está abierto eso. Y esto quiero verlo otra vez. Vale. No, otra máscara vieja.
Dillian.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting for?
Quick, find a way.
Find him.
Go through.
He disappears.
Dillian, don't lose him.
Way too many times. Where is he?
Where's he gone?
We're in the wrong world.
Estoy
He's not
dentro.
here.
She's in the wrong.
He's not in this world.
He's in the other one.
He's in the other one. He's
Está en el otro mundo.
The dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown. You can't go up
You
there.
can't go up.
Not in this one.
Tengo que activar el... No en este mundo, tengo que activar ahora el tema de la F, ¿sabes? Tiene que estar por acá algo. Tiene que ser ahí, pero al otro lado. Es eso, pero en el otro lado quizás. O sea, desde afuera, ¿sabes?
Do you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way he felt?
Ah, espérate, puedo abrir acá.
He cared in a way that nobody else did.
Vale.
Dillian undoes the curse.
What does it feel like to feel a love so strong? He didn't believe that she was cursed.
He saved you when everyone else turned their backs.
Do you remember the way he touched you?
¿Y no puedo abrirla por acá? No, está encadenada.
Do you even remember?
Bueno, vamos a...
His guidance.
He abierto por el otro lado, así que debería funcionar ya.
Look what happens.
Bien. Oh, no.
You have no chance for love now.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever again. You can.
So sad, tengo que activar esa vaina, hermano.
Curse.
And now the darkness is swallowing you both.
Está ahí, pero está al revés.
He saw who she could be.
He saw who she really was.
He saw the warrior within.
¿Dónde carajo es, vieja?
Dillian undoes the curse.
What does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
No, no es por acá. Mira, acá hay otro.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Dillian saved you.
Dillian cared for her like no one else has.
Dillian's the only reason she's still alive. He's the reason she keeps fighting.
¿No será ahí? Tiene que ser eso, Tiene que ser fucking eso,
Dillian's in the tower. He's there.
Vamos, era eso.
You've got it. Why isn't he here? He's gone. He's in the dark world. Do you remember he's gone to the dark world? You're in the wrong world. He's in the other world. The dark world. Without you.
Era por allá. Por la otra. Las tipas me dicen, ¿saben?
Everything gets broken in the end. You killed him with your love because he believed in you. It's all your fault. There he is. Where are you taking us? He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. Just find the way.
Y busco una forma de subir, pero... mira, acá hay otro.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth
También
is
es
slain.
asesinado. Tengo que buscar una fucking forma de
You
subir.
had that loved you. You squashed it, strangled it, flattened it. The curse cannot be undone.
El tema es que está todo cerrado ya. Y si cambio la vaina no voy a poder tampoco... Buah, quizás sí,
She thought she had light within
Sí,
her.
vengo por acá.
She is pure darkness.
Es que va a estar cerrado, ¿sabes?
Dillian doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
A ver.
Your curse is claimed to Dillian.
Ah, tengo que ponerlas, tengo que hacer como que... A ver.
Look what happens to the things you love.
Porque para algo está esta cosa ahí, ¿saben? Tengo que como crear la escalera.
She should have listened to her father. Why didn't she listen to her father? She thought she could defy her father.
Ahí está. Tiene su cosilla, sus truquillos. No es tan difícil, pero... Buah, me costó ahí...
He led you astray. You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him? his
The
love.
Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames.
Can you remember what love
When
feels
Balder's
like?
wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Bueno, review al final.
You broke it, you killed it. You couldn't see the darkness within you.
Una M, una flecha y qué más. Una cosa
Years
rara.
had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement.
Do you know?
An intuition that made her an exceptional
You're
warrior.
still alive at Dillian's.
En todo caso, esta tipa aprendió solamente copiando a
Friendship
Dillian.
turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities.
Enslaved to Dillian.
El de Zinbel y el pasado, y el de Dillian y el futuro.
He didn't know. He was kind.
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the
Best
things she loves. She destroys the things she loves.
Wasting your time. You have no time for this. Speed.
Una menos.
These rooms. It's all part of their game. They've set you trials to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? Laughing at you. What if they tell you nothing closer to Dillian?
Voy a... espérate. Voy a activar la angelita de abajo primero. A ver qué onda pasa.
Remember the smell of his neck.
Ahí está la flecha.
Do you remember how he made you feel?
Bueno, para arriba no está la flecha, ¿eh? Y aquí está esta vaina. De la cosa rara.
Do you even remember? His love is guiding you.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they found in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Claro, puede ser, como toma la forma también de lo que quiere. La voy a abrir.
was the only one that didn't mind the curse.
He loved her so much.
Y si vengo acá y aprieto... Espérate, acá tiene que haber algo de esto. Si aprieto acá.
Look what happens to the things we love.
A mí me parece que las cosas que las cosas que faltan solamente están en el lado, en el otro lado, ¿saben? En el lado que está todo en...
Just like it strangled him.
Mira, acá puedo... Me parece correcto. Quizás eso me ayude mucho.
Curse. Now the darkness is swallowing you both. He saw who she could be. He saw who she really was.
Ahí está la flecha.
He saw the warrior within.
Perfecto.
What if they're all about wasting your time?
Ahora falta lo otro nomás.
By minute by minute. What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she can
They mean nothing.
be special. It could all be a waste of her time.
The gods are just
Playing. You remember how he
What
made
if the
you
gods
do
are
it?
laughing?
Messing with her
It wouldn't be
voice.
this.
Be the first time.
¿Dónde carajo está?
Does it feel warm?
Aquí.
Feel safe.
Dillian loves you.
Do you remember?
Perfecto.
What if this is pointless?
What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work?
You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere.
Everywhere. What if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense?
They're a trick. The gods were lying. If you think it makes sense, but really the gods are playing with you.
It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense.
Words with the gods, but it doesn't mean
Vámonos de aquí.
It's language you don't understand.
Estoy harto de estos acertijos.
You're wasting time.
you're cursed. Never succeed. So quicker. Dillian! It's not safe. You're going to fall.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld
You're going to fall.
and looked
again.
dimly upon the druids, like her father, Enslaved.
She can do it. You can do it.
I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Go to him.
That's it. Quicker.
Quicker.
La tipa loca por amor, ¿eh? Me espera con un abrazo. Hola, amigo.
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you and only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you.
Pues sí, es el espacio para protegerte de mi oscuridad. Eso es lo que estoy tratando de entender, hermano.
Sorry.
¿De mi oscuridad?
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this is nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again. You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Como que se queda cargando aquí, ¿saben? Y ya empieza.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy.
It's creepy.
It feels wrong. It feels strange.
Se siente extraño.
Where is it? Where are we? Turn back. This is wrong. This has to be wrong.
There he is.
There he is.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house. He's
Find-
going in.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear. He's gone.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me.
Todo es una prueba en este juego, hermano.
Stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her.
Sabían de mi don,
Soon
¿eh?
enough, as the
Bueno,
bodies
luego.
piled up, no one was laughing. And
Mira.
they knew that she was not like them.
Tengo que girar por ciertos lados para abrir camino, vieja. Ya no me salía marcado, ahora me dejaron a mí mismo que hiciera que lo adivinara.
It's broken. Fix
Cuánto
it.
está
You have
roto,
to fix it.
arréglalo.
Find him. Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial. It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua.
You have to get in.
Ya sé cómo. Me devolví.
That's it.
You did it. She did it.
Up the tower.
You have to go to the top.
The tower. How do you get to the tower?
Find a way.
The ladder is broken. How do you get up the tower?
Senua, find a way
Ahora.
You found a way.
to climb the tower.
The ladder.
Quick. What now?
Dios mío, qué puto crack que soy.
A line to the truth. The bridge.
She did it.
Did it. You fixed the bridge.
She fixed it.
You passed the trial. Get to the house.
You succeeded.
Gracias, voces de no sé dónde. Lo he conseguido. Qué miedo, hermano, en verdad, ¿eh? Dime, la iluminación me encanta, loco, que la amo. Niña.
Come to me.
Esto es espesura, ¿eh?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Find him.
You have to find him.
The runes.
Focus.
The runes.
Dilly!